Hello class! Let this video guide you in understanding our introductory lesson this quarter, Basic Counting Principles. So, kailangan maintindihan muna ninyo itong fundamental concept of combinatorics para mas madali nyo maintindihan yung mga susunod pa nating topics. Counting principle is a rule used to count the total number of possible outcomes in a situation or task. So, ginagamit natin itong concept na to para bilangin natin kung ilang ways ba natin magagawa ang isa or dalawang tasks. So, we have two rules of counting. We have the addition rule and the multiplication rule. So, simulan natin with the addition rule. The addition principle of counting states that if event A can occur in M ways and event B can occur in N ways, then A or B can occur in M plus N ways. So, ibig sabihin lang nito is, kung meron tayong 2 or more tasks, and ang gagawin lang natin ay isang task. It's either yung task A or yung task B. So, ang gagawin natin is we simply add the number of ways kung ilang beses natin pwedeng i-perform yung A or B. So, para mas maintindihan, let's have this example. The City Library has 105 fiction books, 122 non-fiction books, and 314 reference books. In how many ways can a student borrow one book? So, based on the situation, so meron tayong tatlong tasks. It's either pipili ng fiction, ng non-fiction, or ng reference book. So, dun sa tanong dyan, so the student is to perform only one task. Isang task lang or isang activity lang ang gagawin niya. Kasi sabi, a student borrow one book. So, ang gagawin natin is we simply add the number of ways for each tasks. So, sa unang task natin na pagpili ng fiction book, we have 105 ways. Then, sa pangalawang task na pagpili ng non-fiction book, we have 122 ways. At sa pangatlong task is we have 314 ways. So, since isang task lang ang pipiliin natin dito sa tatlong ito, so we simply add these ways. So, we have 105 plus 122 plus 314. And the answer is 541. So, there are 541 ways in which a student can borrow one book. So, we apply the addition rule. Let's have this example. The Araceras clan has a choice of 10 beach resorts in Batangas, 18 private swimming pools in Laguna, or 15 hotels in Tagaytay for their annual reunion in April. In how many ways can they have their reunion? So, meron ulit tayong tatlong situation or tatlong tasks. So, una, pagpili ng beach resort. Pangalawa, pagpili ng private swimming pool. Pangatlo, pagpili ng hotel. Pero since sa tatlong task na to, isa lang ang task na gagawin niya or gagawin mong pagpili, so, we need to add the number of ways for each task. So, apply natin yung addition rule. So, simulan natin. Sa unang task natin, ilan ang ways or ilan ang choices niya? So, we have 10. And then, sa pangalawang task, we have 18 choices or 18 ways. So, we have 18. Then, sa pangatlong task, we have 15 ways or 15 choices. So, since isang task lang ang gagawin natin, pwedeng yung beach resort or yung pagpili ng swimming pool or yung pagpili ng hotel. So, we will be adding these choices. So, we have 10 plus 18 plus 15 is equal to 43. Ano naman ang multiplication principle of counting? If there are A ways for one activity to occur and B ways for a second activity to occur, then there are A times B ways for both to occur. So, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, if there are 2 or more tasks or activities and we're going to perform each of the tasks simultaneously o kaya naman we are going to perform one task after the other. So, that's the time we're going to multiply the number of ways for each task para makuha natin yung total number of ways. Let's have this example. Angela has 4 blouses, floral, stripes, lace, plain, and 3 pairs of jeans. Skinny, cropped, printed. How many different outfit combinations can she put together? Ngayon, kung i-analyze natin tong word problem, actually pwede natin siyang mas ma-visualize using a tree diagram. So, ang una muna natin gagawin ay pagpili ng blouse. So, meron tayong apat na choices. Floral, stripes, lace, and plain. Sa bawat pagpili mo ng blouse, syempre, papartneran mo siya ng pairs of pants. So, kung ang pinili mo ay floral na blouse, based doon sa ating situation kanina, pwede natin siyang partneran with skinny jeans, cropped jeans, or printed jeans. Kapag ang pinili mo namang blouse ay stripes, again, pwede mo rin siyang partneran with skinny jeans, cropped jeans, and printed jeans. Ganon din sa mga iba pang blouses. So, kung mapapansin nyo, we have how many combinations of outfits. So, pwede kang naka-floral na damit na naka-skinny jeans, that is one outfit. Floral with cropped jeans, that is another outfit, and so on. So, kung iisa-isahin natin sila, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so, we have 12 different outfits na mabubuo mula dito sa mga ways na to, or mula dito sa mga choices na to. That is if we are going to use, or if we are going to solve the problem using tree diagram. Now, balikan natin yung problem. So, kung i-apply naman natin yung counting principle, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung addition rule. Kasi, kapag magdadamit tayo, di ba kailangan pipili ka ng pantaas at pipili ka ng pambaba. Hindi naman pwedeng lalabas ka na ng pantaas lang or nakapambaba lang yung suot mo. So, sabay natin gagawin yung pagpili. So, that's why we are going to apply the multiplication principle. So we have two activities. Ang unang activity natin is yung pagpili ng blouse. So, we have 4 ways. At yung second activity natin is yung pagpili ng pairs of jeans, and we have 3 ways. So, we multiply the number of ways for each activity. So, we have 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So, we have 12 ways or 12 different outfits na mabubuo from these choices. Nakapareho din dun sa tree diagram na pinresent natin. Let's have another example. In how many ways can you order a pizza from 3 sizes, 2 different crusts, and 8 toppings? So, dito sa ating situation, meron tayong tatlong activities na gagawin. Pagpili ng size, pagpili ng crust, and pagpili ng toppings. So, sabay-sabay natin gagawin kasi hindi namang pag-order ka ng pizza, size lang ba? Or crust lang ba? Or toppings? Hindi naman isang task lang ang gagawin mo. Lahat ng mga task na yan ay gagawin mo. So, we are going to apply the multiplication rule or the multiplication principle of counting. So, sa unang activity, we have 3 choices or 3 ways ng pagpili. Sa second activity, we have 2 ways ng pagpili. And sa pangatlong activity, we have 8 ways. So, multiplying this number of ways, we have 3 times 2 times 8 is equal to 48. So, we have 48 ways to order a pizza given these choices. So, bago natin sagutan itong let's practice, balikan natin addition rule, given 2 or more tasks, isang task lang ang gagawin natin. So, we apply the addition rule. Multiplication is kung lahat ng tasks or activities ay gagawin natin ng sabay-sabay. So, in this activity, let us choose whether mas appropriate bang gamitin ang addition rule or multiplication rule doon sa given situation. A teacher has to select either a boy or a girl from a class of 23 boys and 19 girls for conducting a school function. In how many ways can she do it? So, based sa pag-analyze natin dito sa problem, so we have 2 tasks or 2 activities. Pagpili ng boys, pagpili ng girls. Pero ilang task ang dapat natin gawin? Correct. Isang task lang. Kasi sabi dito, select either a boy or a girl. Pwedeng boy ang piliin or pwedeng girl ang piliin. So, in this case, we are going to apply the addition rule. Correct. So, we add the number of ways. We have 23 sa pagpili ng boys and 19 choices sa pagpili ng girls. So, 23 plus 19 is equal to 42 ways. In a class, there are 15 boys and 12 girls. In how many ways can the teacher select one boy and one girl from amongst the students of the class to represent the school in a quiz competition? So, based sa situation natin, given ang dalawang activities, pagpili ng boys at pagpili ng girls, dalawang task, both activities ang gagawin natin. Kasi the teacher will select one boy and one girl. So, ang gagawin natin is we apply the multiplication rule. So, we multiply the number of ways or number of choices ng pagpili ng boys, we have 15, and the number of ways ng pagpili ng girls, and that is 12. So, 15 times 12 is equal to 180 ways. Next, a student is shopping for a new computer. He is deciding among 3 desktop computers and 4 laptop computers. What is the total number of computer options? Anong rule kaya ang gagamitin natin in this scenario? Correct. Addition rule. Kasi given ang 2 activities, pagpili ng desktop or pagpili ng laptop, isang task lang ang gagawin pagpili ng student. So, we simply add the number of ways ng pagpili ng desktop. We have 3. Or, pagpili ng laptop, we have 4. So, 3 plus 4 is 7. So, we have the 7 total number of computer options. Johnson wants to buy a car. He can buy a Toyota, Nissan, or Ford. He can choose a 2-door, 4-door, or hatchback model. The cars are available in red, white, silver, or black. How many options can he choose from? Sa tingin ninyo, anong rule ang gagamitin natin in this situation? Correct. Multiplication rule. Kasi ang gagawin nating pagpili ay sabay-sabay. Ibig sabihin, pipili tayo ng isa doon sa brand ng kotse. Pipili din tayo ng model ng kotse. And pipili din tayo ng color ng kotse. So, sabay-sabay natin gagawin yung mga activities na yon. So, that's why we are going to multiply the number of ways for each activities. So, sa unang activity, pagpili ng brand, meron tayong 3 options. So, we have 3. Then, pag second activity, pagpili ng model, we have 1, 2, 3. So, we have 3 options. And then, sa pagpili naman ng color, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 options or 4 ways. So, we have here 4. So, multiply lang natin. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 4 is equal to 36. So, there are 36 options. Next, a restaurant offers 7 different main courses, 8 types of drinks, and 4 kinds of desserts. How many different meals consisting of a main course, a drink, and a dessert does the restaurant offer? Anong rule of counting ang gagamitin natin? That's right. We will be applying the multiplication rule. Kasi ang gagawin nating pagpili is isang pagpili sa main course, isang pagpili sa type of drink, and isang pagpili sa dessert. So, ilang ways ba ang pagpili sa main course? We have 7. Ilang ways sa types of drinks? We have 8. Ilang choices sa kinds of desserts? We have 4. Then, multiply lang natin sila. So, we have 7 times 8 times 4 is equal to 224. The student is to roll a pair of dice and flip a coin. How many possible outcomes will there be? Tama. Ang gagamitin natin ay multiplication rule. Ano-ano yung mga activities? So, nabanggit dito, rolling a pair of dice. So, dalawang activities na agad yun, no? So, yung unang die at yung pangalawang die. Kasi pair. So, dalawang dice. So, unang die, then pangalawang die. And then, yung pangatlong activity is yung coin. Flip a coin. So, ilan ba ang choices natin sa unang die? Tama naman, di ba? 6. Kasi sa isang die, di ba, 1 to 6 yung nasa cube. Then, sa second die, another 6. And then, sa coin, dalawa ang possible outcomes. Head and tails, di ba? Ulo or ibon, di ba, sa atin. So, applying the multiplication rule, we have 6 times 6 times 2. So, the answer is 72 outcomes. An ice cream shop offers 15 flavors. You order a double scoop cone. In how many ways can the server put the ice cream on the cone if you wanted 2 different flavors? So, dalawang activities ang gagawin natin. So, since gusto mo ng nag-order ka ng double scoop, so, dalawang activity yon. Pagpili ng flavor sa unang scoop at pagpili ng flavor sa pangalawang scoop kasi double scoop. Ngayon, ano kaya rule ang gagamitin natin? Since sabay naman natin gagawin or gagawin natin yung isang activity after nung unang activity, so we are going to apply the multiplication rule. Kasi, yung dalawang activity na yun, gagawin mo naman. So, multiplication rule pa rin ang gagawin natin. So, sa unang activity, pipili ka ng unang flavor sa unang scoop. So, ilang ways or ilang options ang pagpipilian mo. So, meron kang 15 flavors. Ngayon, sa pangalawang scoop, bakit 40 na lang yung pagpipilian mo? Kasi nabanggit dito na gusto mo ng 2 different flavors. So, kung napili mo na yung unang flavor dun sa unang scoop, syempre, hindi mo na siya pipiliin doon sa pangalawang scoop. So, mababawasan yung number of options natin ng isa. So, naging 40 na lang. So, halimbawa, sa 15 flavors, ang unang scoop ay mango. So, sa pangalawang scoop, hindi mo napipiliin yung mango. So, ibabawas mo na yung mango flavor doon sa 15 na flavors. Kaya naging 40 na lang. Okay? So, we multiply. We have 15 times 14 is equal to 210. So, there are 210 ways. Suppose the university representative is to be chosen either from 200 teaching or 300 non-teaching employees. How many possible ways are there to choose our representative? So, sa dalawang activities, pagpili ng teaching employee or then second activity, pagpili ng non-teaching employee, ilang activities ang gagawin mo, ang suppose na gagawin mo? Correct, isang activity lang. So, pwedeng ang mapili mo ay teaching, or pwede rin namang ang mapili mo ay non-teaching employee. So, we are going to choose our representative. So, isang task lang ang gagawin natin. So, in this case, we are going to use the correct addition rule. So, we simply add the number of options or choices for each activity. Sa teaching employees, ilan ang ways or ilan ang options natin? We have 200. At sa pagpili ng non-teaching employees, ilan ang choices natin? We have 300. So, 200 plus 300 is equal to 500. So, there are 500 ways. Happy learning!